Hey, Chris here. Today I'd like to take a look at the Marmot Long Hauler in Small, a 35-liter duffel bag. This bag retails for approximately $109. So I'd like to take a look at some exterior features of the bag, look at the interior of the bag, show what we can pack in this bag, throw it on my back, and then just give some overall impressions and thoughts on the bag. Now, looking at some exterior features of this bag, you will notice quite a few similarities between this and some other duffels I've previously looked at. The first thing you'll notice is some of this material here, specifically the top and around the sides of the bag where you see the logo, is going to have that very thick, durable material. It does have a little flex to it, but very similar to the Basecamp Duffel series from the North Face. That's what it reminds me of. But if you look at the ends of the bag here, and even the bottom of the bag, this material is, I guess, more similar to what you would find on the Osprey Trail Kit or even the Osprey Porter 46. So if you're familiar with those bags, again, just a little bit different material, but it does seem to be very durable. Also on the ends of the bag, you'll see that you will have a couple of handles. So one handle here, and then a handle on the other side of the bag also. And on this end of the bag, you do get an additional pocket. So I do like seeing at least one pocket on the exterior of the bag, whether it's on the end or the side. Again, just for those items that you want to quickly grab out of your bag that you might want to separate from this main compartment here. So as far as the main compartment goes, I do like the zippers, very nice zippers on this bag. This does have a lockable main compartment. So it does have this nice, I guess, kind of weather resistant flap here that goes over your zipper to hopefully, again, protect it from some of the elements. You will get the typical backpack straps that you see on most duffels these days. So what's kind of unique about this, it does have a Velcro piece to one of these where you can attach these together. And we'll look at these a little bit later in the video. So next what we'll do is we'll just move to the interior of the bag. Again, it is a duffel, so overall a lot of this might be very basic, but I think it's important to see. So we'll look at some interior features and just show what we can pack in this bag. So to me, one of the most fun things about looking at bags in general is just seeing how much you can actually pack or stuff in these bags. So like I've said in the past, one of the benefits of a duffel is, again, usually just a very large main compartment that does give you that ability just to throw all your junk inside. So again, it does have a nice heavyweight zipper on this bag with some nice zipper pulls. So when you unzip this bag, looking at the main flap here, you will see that you have a nice size mesh pocket. So when you unzip this, you do also have a place to put your keys. Also, what's kind of unique about this bag also is that it does give you an interior pocket here. And what I've seen with other duffels is usually if you have an interior pocket, it probably leads to the outside of the bag. And normally a lot of times an inside pocket will be where you repack your bag. So that's not the case in this bag. So I do like the fact it does give you the ability to maybe separate items if necessary. So let's go ahead and we'll throw some items in here and just see how much we can throw in the bag. So I do have my Eagle Creek packing cubes. These are size medium. And the first one I have is a clean, dirty packing cube. And with this, I do have 5 rolled t-shirts, in addition to some socks underwear on the other side. And my second Eagle Creek packing cube, again, size medium, will have 4 pair of rolled hiking pants inside. And next I do have a small Eagle Creek packing cube. This is just going to have some miscellaneous top items inside. So I like this because it'll just kind of fit on the end here, slide inside. And the fact that these do, as far as the packing cubes have a handle on it, a lot of times you can just easily grab this out if necessary. So just a few other items here. My bag with cords and chargers and earbuds easily go on the top here. And let's see here, my huge umbrella, and then I just have a hoodie here I'll throw on the top of the bag. And I could easily throw, if I had a boarding pass or possibly even a passport, could easily fit it in the top of this bag. And then I do have a small toiletry bag, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the end of the bag here. And one of the complaints I had about the Eagle Creek cargo hauler that I looked at recently is that I did like the fact that it had the end pockets, but the material that divided the pocket with the main compartment was very thin. This seems to do a lot better job of keeping your items separate and not really eating into the space in either side. So I do like that about the bag. So just what we have packed in here so far, this is what the bag looks like. So again, to me, this does a very good job of handling all those items that I was able to pack in here. So next what I'll do is I'm going to throw this on my back and just give some closing thoughts and remarks on the bag. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw this on my back. And I am approximately 5'9", or around 200 pounds. Also, what I wanted to do is I did mention that the bag does have this Velcro attachment to the backpack strap here. And one thing I kind of played around with this bag is I thought, well, you know, to me it almost looks like that you can combine these two straps together to almost form that single shoulder strap that we think about with most duffels. But when I try to do this, and I know I don't have it out all the way, it's just not comfortable. And to me, it's not meant to be used this way, I guess, or at least it isn't for me. It could work for you. But from what I've read, I think this is considered more of almost like a carry handle. So I believe what the thought is if you really can go ahead and pull your straps in, that it does give you the ability, if you wanted just to carry this around, that you could do that. And to me, I guess that would make more sense and it would be more comfortable if you just needed to carry this around like a duffel bag with just the handles without a strap. That's a possibility. So I wanted to give some final thoughts on this bag. Again, I want to give a shout out to Miami Is For Me, because a conversation I had about 35 liters or around that size being the perfect travel size really piqued my interest. And I think to some effect, I definitely agree with that, because if you do want to travel internationally, a lot of times those airlines are going to have a lot more restrictive sizes and weights. So having that 35-liter bag is usually going to get you within those requirements, specifically size. And a smaller bag is just going to let you pack less items, which hopefully means that, again, you're not going to be over any kind of weight limit. So again, I'm really interested in just looking at some 35-liter bags. So 30 to 35, even, you know, you get 35 to 40. But what I found is a lot of times manufacturers kind of skip the 35-liter mark. You see 30-liter bags, and then you see like a 40 or a 45. So I think bags in that 35-liter range are, I guess, a little bit harder to find. So that's one reason in particular I really wanted to check out this bag. Because again, we definitely saw how much we can pack into this. And to me, this could easily be 4 to 6 days without any issue at all. So I do like that ability. And again, being the size should not weigh you down. So just the bag in particular, some good things and bad things. Again, I do like the size of the bag. To me, the backpack straps are not as comfortable as some of those other duffels I've looked at. So I definitely think the North Face and Patagonia duffels I've looked at are going to be more comfortable carrying this around. I do wish that they would have made these, and again, maybe it's just me, to where there was a way if you wanted just to use one strap to do so. Another thing, and this is kind of a pro and a con together, I guess, is that these straps actually come off very easily. And I've never seen a system like this, but this, and I'm not even sure what you call this place that you kind of tighten or loosen your straps up here, does have the ability here to just kind of pull up. And in doing so, it's going to let you pull this strap out, and it's very easy to get this out and take your straps off. So I like that. But what's kind of interesting about this piece is it is plastic. And when you close it, to me, it doesn't feel like it closes very well, I guess. You would think it might snap, or you could just feel that it's tight. But I guess the weight of the bag itself kind of keeps it in place and keeps it from actually opening up. But again, it does feel kind of cheap. So, you know, some other places on the bag, like looking at that mesh pocket, the little place you put your key, again, made out of a plastic piece that just feels cheap. I would also like to see some handles on the side of the bag. To me, I like the ability. I do like the handles on the end here, but again, just having small handles, at least one on either side. I would like both sides, but at least one on one of the sides I think would be beneficial also. Like the end pocket here, but again, this is just a small gripe. Why not make your zippers lockable? Again, because to me, having a quick grab pocket, this could be something important in here. If you wanted to store your passport or a battery, or whatever your situation might call for, again, having the ability to lock this would just help keep those items secure. So the bag does retail for approximately $109. Normally, you can find sites that might have this on sale, which is always a huge plus. So it kind of falls in between some of these other bags. The Basecamp Duffel Extra Small does retail for a little bit less, but you're getting less space there. Not a big difference in the space, but there is a difference. The Patagonia Black Hole Duffel 45 liter, again, which gives you quite a bit more space, is going to be around $119. So again, this bag comes kind of in between those two bags. So overall, I feel like this is a good quality duffel. Again, just some little gripes about it. I don't feel it is as comfortable. Don't necessarily like the duffel straps or backpack straps as much as some of the other bags I've looked at. Be nice to have those lockable zippers. Again, just some small gripes about this bag overall. Even, again, I know I mentioned the handle on the sides. Again, some connection points on the bag would also be nice. So, again, if you are in the market for a smaller duffel, and again, 35 liters, I'm beginning to think that this is possibly that perfect size, especially if you want to travel internationally. I know U.S. Airlines, usually I think 40 to 45 liters is an excellent size to where you can really maximize what you take and what you can possibly bring back. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I would absolutely love to hear from you. So if you do have any questions or comments, leave those, please, and I'll definitely do my best to get back with you. Again, thank you so much.